I'll start in about 1 minute. Give me one second. I just want to pin the live the call-ins. Give me 1 sec. All right, I got a show planned Tuesday. Whew, I'm a bit exhausted. I went to the Raider game last night. I worked today. It's a good day at work. Kids are, students are great. It's a lot of students. So, anyways, overall, pretty tired, but I do have a really good show, or I think a good show planned. Here we're watching some Randy Moss highlights. Gather my thoughts. Give me about 10 seconds, and we'll get started. All right, let's get rid of this. Who's here right now? I see the card deal.com. Rugs, what's up? Raiders look so bad. I mean, the week one, I was like, oh, damn, Geno Smith is the best quarterback we had since Rich Gannon. Not a huge Derek Carr guy. Week one, he was throwing dime. He was looking good. Week two, I still can't figure it out. I think he was trying too hard. First game at home. I don't know why they only rushed Ashton Genty 11 times. His first carry, he hits 6 a dude, gains 15. I think Brock Bowers was probably playing hurt. Defense overall, I mean, they started off with the interception pick. Sorry, that's where my long day. I was late night. What's up, Michael? Good to see you guys. I have a lot. So Oki, what's his name? He's in here a lot of the times. His real name's Harry. Oki, or I think. He sends me a lot of stuff. And I'll start with backyard breaks. He sent me several things recently of them just pulling ridiculous odd stuff. But what is this? 3 patches like that one impacts swoosh game. I don't know. There's another one. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 autos in one box. I think it's 2 or 3 per box. Anyways, let's take a look. I haven't really watched these yet, so and this is another. It's just them pulling ridiculous pulls.
Who's got the kid reporter spot? Is that that's got to be Emil also, right?
That's a joke. That's a complete joke. I was going to say I see running as well.
Terrence Ferguson first. I see that. Auto to start us off. Terrence Ferguson, rookie for the Rams to start us off. We'll take that. How about Dylan Gabriel up next on the auto? There's our 2 autos.
He says, there's our 2 autos. I'm not overly impressed with either one. Dylan Gabriel, maybe. The guy there is to get his Shador Sanders. I mean, he is a current rookie from the, but people want Shador Sanders.
Dylan Gabriel next on the auto.
There's another.
ETN on the auto. That's 3 autos in one pack so far. We're supposed to get 2 in the box.
Floor.
We'll take 3. And there's the 4th one with Johnny Wilson.
Oh.
So you're supposed to get 2 autographs in one box. We just got the first 4 cards, all autos.
I mean, they all suck.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of
that's
any of them.
That's a pretty good value right there, considering, guys.
Actually, 2.
Devin Leary, that's 5 autos. First 5 are autos.
Who?
Kobe, I've never seen this before.
What time is it?
I mean, I'm playing deep
11:35.
dynasty leagues. I still don't even know who that guy is. Devin Leary?
Right, you guys are seeing this, right? Like that's the first 5 we got autos. First 5, right. If we get 6 in a row, folks. 6 in a row.
Hey!
Right,
Supposed to be 2.
6.
Backyard break.
Jacob Cowan.
Is this backyard?
And the bottom of that card, by the way, folks. Panini said we're giving you 6 autos, but we're going to ruin the counting.
All 6 autos have been really not very good. Let's see what this is.
No way, right?
What is going on here?
Guys, no one's... Emil, have you ever seen anything like this, by the way?
Who is that right there? I couldn't see the last one.
Who's got...
If that was the receiver, who is this? Any idea? Who is that? Anybody? Is that McMillan, the guy with a tough first name? I don't think it is. I can't get a name. There it is. Oh, then that's the card before ETN. Oh, no. He pulled 2 ETNs? I don't know. Anyways, get all 7. Here we got more hits from the same guys.
You don't really need to fight, but we have fighters. We do have a lot of fighters in here. Jared, Jalen Tyson, rookie 1 of 1 swoosh. I mean, what do you? I mean, it's a rigged product.
What?
It's rigged.
I mean, I was looking at what people were writing in the chat, catching up, and I mean, Riggs when that. I mean, he's saying it from his. Let's see.
That is so gross. No. I mean, what do you? I mean, it's a rigged product. It's rigged. That is so gross. No, that is so gross.
They say the truth too much, and they just get away with it.
That is RPA 101, Jaren Jackson to 5, and Bronny James Gold to 10. Oh my God, in the same box as what we just hit Jalen Wells swoosh.
All right, I need to wake up. I am a little exhausted. I should have had a espresso, cup of coffee, something. We watched 2 backyard breaks. Let me get a little in the flow here. We watched 2 backyard breaks videos, ridiculous hits. This guy says it's rigged. There's one more here. What do I have set up tonight? I found some really good videos, and one we'll watch together on. It's not just sports cards, and everything in this video that's described, which doesn't even mention sports cards, every single point nails the same thing going on in sports cards. So what's happening is, I know we looked at I pay attention to sports cards. A lot of these guys don't even know any of this other stuff. But with the Labubu craze, sneakers, video games, Pokemon, any trading card game, it's some would argue maybe not something like Garbage Pail Kids that stayed pretty hobby friendly and innocent. There's not a huge market for it, resale market. Even the big cards are 100, 200 bucks. So anyways, we'll get into this. I found it fascinating. A lot of what's talked about, or what I gathered, and my feelings mixed with what I've gathered from watching several of these videos on other niches, is FOMO's a huge part. Social media has changed the game. It's all money first now, not collecting. It's all money. For me, something I feel, it may be mixed with the videos. It's not the passion is replaced with the gamble, the rush, the FOMO, the flex, and some of this is just late stage capitalism. But it is really interesting. This what we're gonna watch just nails. It's worth watching because it just nails every point that's going on in sports cards, and it's going on with all this and more. So it's just also part of the culture right now. I mean, everything that they're going to bring up, a gambling culture. They're going to bring up FOMO, everything, the same thing going on with sport, a rush for money. It's not about collecting anymore. And anyways, so I found it fascinating. I found it interesting. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about. I don't even know why I'm going to do this, but let's do it. We'll start early. I'm going to go a little hard, a little early, and it's not say I'm going to go a little hard. How about an observation that all these content creators have in common? So if I haven't captured your attention, that's always, I'm not going to make any friends here. Let's put it that way. But I kind of want to draw this out till I hit the next button, because you're going to figure it out when I hit the next button. But, there's 11 or 12 of them I listed, and this will be interesting. Let me prepare for this.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
All right, here we go. Whether the good, whether the bad, whether they call me jealous, whether they call me a hater, all these people have one thing in common. Every single one. Oh, wrong button. I don't think Jeff Wilson has a real job. I'm tired as fuck. I'm going to be honest. That's what inspired some of this. I'm not saying he doesn't work hard. I'm not saying he's not tired, but his whole life is sports cards. I think he has some other businesses, and I'm pretty sure they kind of all revolve around cards. And most of these guys' counter argument is, I have a sports card business. Fancy that. and you're putting yourself right in the thick of things in the content world. How convenient. So we'll go through 11. I figure this will keep some. Oh God, I'm not gonna make any friends here. Just an observation. Just an observation. Yeah, tomorrow I'm interviewing John Mangini, and I've never met Mangini. I've never really talked to Mangini much. I know him through, him creating his content, me creating mine, but I've never really had a conversation. So it'll be fun to talk to Mangini, see what we get into. I'll try to see his take on some of the content space. I think that's what we kind of want to all hear. But there's number 2. 2 of the biggest content creators in sports cards. Hey, there's my guy. There's my guy. But number 3, he don't have a real job. He's all in on sports because, this guy says he owns 15 homes. I fully believe him. So, okay, he doesn't need to work. He's still hustling on the cars. But it's just such an interesting... all these people have them in common, and a lot of them are positioning themselves all in on sports cards and trying to be top of the food chain media. Hey, I might catch flack for that. She quit teaching. I don't blame her to go do sports cards. That's fun. That's, teaching is tiring and hard. Sports cards, I'm sure she still works hard, but she don't have a job. She is all in on sports cards, and it's just so happens that we're going to cover 10, 11, 12, and most of them are positioning themselves with a sports card business, trying to work their way up in the media food chain. And here I am, tired as hell. Whoo! I'm not, their content, shame on all of them for their content not being better. You have all day. This is your business. You're making money off it. Shame on all these guys for their content not being better, for being garbage considered when it comes to YouTube. Has a standard. They don't watch YouTube. None of these people are into, I'm a fanatic of YouTube. I can't, that's my only idea here is none of these, she's creative. I gave her crap for it. Hey, she's all in. But all of these 11 big content creators, big sports card figures, they don't work. They don't have a job. There's my boy I interviewed, SCV Sports Cards. No job. According to him, no job.
Acknowledge me.
Hey, man, they all have the same thing in common. Ooh-wee. Oh, so Mangini, I interview Wednesday tomorrow. That'll be interesting. I got to do some good prep. And then Friday, I'm supposed to interview Run Good Life. And I do think that conversation both conversations will be great. Run Good Life, obviously way more of an audience. And he's a full-time breaker. And I think he wants to come on, be as honest, genuine as he can. He's another one I didn't add to this list because I'm about to interview. Hey, shoot me. I don't know. Kev Boz, I hope you're still here. Sports Card Queen. Good to see. I did read your email. I've been so busy. I'm exhausted. I haven't had time. But I will. Let's see. Jabs family. A lot of people want to make me a video on him. I just don't. It's hard to find all the information. I don't really know. He's a controversial figure. I'll say that. But you know what? He doesn't work a full-time job. Pac-Man, all these people position themselves as the high and trying to be the best in the media space, have a business, and none of them have a real job. Shame on them for their content not being better. That's where I'm at. If this is your full-time gig, this guy's trying to make good content. I don't think he understands. Maybe he's just targeting a different audience. His content doesn't really hit the heart of sports card people, and maybe he doesn't care. That's not who he wants to hit, but I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm here because I love it. It's fun. Doing this is fun. It's just an observation. Just an observation. None of them have a real goddamn job. What's up? Jabs is a teacher. Jabs was a teacher. That's right. I haven't watched this stuff. Hey, Jabs, I take it back. I might be. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong on any of the others. Jabs, I take it back. Good for you. Good for you making all that content teaching. Now, he is still controversial. I know I have not made a video. I haven't even bothered researching. He's the first person I found on YouTube in maybe 2019. Before maybe 2020, but really before everyone started making content, he was opening stuff. He was explaining what Tops was, and the whole boom just kind of ruined it for a lot of us. And I don't know which direction he took with the boom. I stopped watching because I saw a direction I didn't like. Jabs has a job. Hey, let me. Jabs has a job. Okay, my bad. Let me hear you say yeah. All right, my bad. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Chasing Cardboard, Ty, whatever, Ty something. Hey, no, Matt, props to Jabs. I'm human. I can be wrong. I can be wrong about some of these guys. I don't think any of the other guys I'm wrong about yet. I think I'm pretty certain on the rest. Who else we got here? I wish Don West was still around. Yeah, we'll get into this Labubu thing in just a minute. It's very interesting. Late every night. Let's see. You are looking live. Paul. Hopefully the other night when I interviewed my dad, I used the wrong goddamn mic. It wasn't this. I didn't realize. I was very annoyed with it. It's not a big thing in the large scheme of things, but I still get annoyed over that stuff. The other mic for some reason was set. Who else we got here? My boy. Sorry. I talked to this guy for 2 hours. I actually really enjoyed the conversation. It was off camera. This is his full-time thing. Neo. Hey, does Neo have a job? But I feel like this is his full-time gig. Neo might have a job. He was one I wasn't certain about. Wrong about Jabs. Could be wrong about Neo. Finally, we got our boy Roth Cards. I mean, he certainly parades around like he doesn't work. Could be wrong about Ross. These are the guys that, hey, I'm not just a hater. Something is up there. Thank you, Ruggs. Neo has a job. Thank you. So, Neo, take it back. Good for you working, making content. I didn't add Sports Card Dad on here because I know he works. Neo works. Michael Ham works. Flippin' Steve works. Hell yes. He does not. I mean, I'm not saying they don't work hard. And that dude was a CPA for a long time. And good for him. He did work hard. It's just something in common that all these people have a sports card side hustle or a business. Not all, 8 of the 11 I put up there. And they're also just trying to position themselves as top priority media authority in sports cards. So, I'm not a fan of that. But just so I show I'm not a hater, because I'm not. Neo, I take it back. Love it. Working, making content every goddamn day. That's not easy, bro. Who else was I wrong about? Jabs, teaching, making content, being in the world of all this. Not easy. Give you props. Everyone else on this list doesn't work. These are, we got Chris Sewell. He does it the right way, in my opinion. Mangini, who I get to meet and talk to tomorrow, does it the right way. I have not reached out to Scotty B Cards, and I should. I haven't watched it. Ty Wilson, thank you, Sports Card Queen. I have not reached out to Scotty B Cards. I don't know what he does for a living. I assume he works. Of course, he doesn't get enough views not to work. He doesn't have a ton of sponsorships, but I always respected his content. Haven't watched it in a while. Audio quality sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, no, the right mic is plugged in. So that's how we're going to start. We're over this. We're 20 minutes in. We got some people in here. Harry also sent me this one, or is it, God damn it. If his name's Henry, I'm going to feel like a jerk. Let me just check. Give me 2 seconds, because now he sent me those backyard breaks clips. He also sent me this one. I'm not sure if I watched this one, but here, while I look it up.
In life, there is no debuff greater than growing up with a big, pathetic.
Some of Charlie's stuff's not for me. Penguin, I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but he's great. He really covers a lot of different things, has good angles.
Loser as a father. It is just setting you up for a bad time. And I feel really bad for the kid you're about to learn about here, because his father is just a complete total weenie. His dad is directly involving his son in his fraudulent business, which is scamming people for Pokemon cards.
Gotta make sure that everybody's getting what they paid for. You don't want anybody mad.
All right, so pay, and then we'll do.
I'm trying to do it.
Now, real quick, I have not watched this. Some of the other stuff I did, it was so fast and I want to share it with you. I have not seen this yet, so I'm not quite sure what exactly the dad's doing that's so bad.
You don't want anybody mad.
All right, so pay, and then we'll do.
I'm trying to do it nice and safe. I don't want them to ruin their cards.
Wait, okay.
Professor Research, Black Belt Training, Rescue Board,
Terrible camera angle.
Buddy Poet, Eevee, and I thought it was a good.
Dude hits the foghorn leghorn there. Well, I saw. Anyway, this is another whatnot scammer, but this one's a little different because he's turned the scamming business into a family deal. So he actually has his son going through the chat and even opening packs for the chat that normal people have spent real money on under the impression that they are legitimate, untampered packs, but in reality, they are resealed.
Resealed packs. God damn it.
Shut your damn mouth.
Wrong button. God damn it. Yeah. So this guy, the dad is doing it with his kid. Does the kid know?
This goober, this fucking slime, went through, took out all of the hits, but then put a bunch of shitty cards in there and resealed it and is now selling them for full price. Well, scalper price, which is even higher than full price, to unsuspecting victims on whatnot. And you can even see in this first pack.
And I mean, if it happens in Pokemon, hello. Weighing packs is a real thing, by the way, especially in sports cards. Weighing boxes, I know for certain weighing packs is a thing. If weighing packs is a thing, I assume weighing boxes can be a thing. And then there's CT scanners, but this is just straight, hey, I'm going to rip it, take the good stuff, leave the garbage, sell it. Terrible.
Here, packs do not open like that typically. These packs are fucking falling apart. And it's not like some conspiracy theory that people upset they didn't get big hits from are making up. He even gets caught towards the end of this where he repackaged the pack incorrectly and he just says, bud, we got caught. And so then he starts talking about how they got caught red-handed, telling his son that they're going to have to, stop for a little while and wait till people leave because, well, they just got their scam exposed. So he is literally teaching his kid how to be a piece of shit like him. That is the legacy he is leaving behind to his son, how to scam people for Pokemon cards. Is there anything more pitiful? What a fucking embarrassing loser of a father.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fucking embarrassing loser of a father.
Oh, shoot. Okay, it's fine.
Be careful with the cards.
Oh, yeah. Be careful.
Can
with
everyone
cards.
tap the screen and get some
Be
cards
careful
for
with
these
the
guys?
pack.
Thank you so much, Bedazzled.
The
Wow.
wrapper.
That is love.
This is a
Shut your damn mouth.
It's a blessing. Oh, luck. Pokemon, luck. Share this live stream.
What is he, acting?
Yes, share this live stream. Thank you so much, guys.
That's a hard camera angle.
You guys deserve the world. I'm happy you're doing this with your son. It's a blessing. Thank you so much, guys.
That is the worst.
Stream. Thank you so much, guys. You guys deserve the world. I'm happy you're doing this with your son. It's a blessing. Thank you so much, guys.
If you already didn't hate it, how about those words? Thank you. I want the world for you. It's a blessing.
Remember, you got to keep it there. Is it a hit? Is it a hit? Almost.
It's so sickeningly shameless. Not only does he use his son to open and peddle these fake resealed packs to people that have bought them, he also uses his son as a marketing tool, telling people like, oh, look how wholesome this is.
Bro, I have been saying this. Some people want to argue. Charles thinks it's all good using the kids. This bothers me to no end, so I have not seen this. I am so glad he said that. That's not me from me. That's not my card take. That's not me being a hater. This guy covers everything, and that's his take. Is that using the kid is some BS.
Shameless. Not only does he use his son to open and peddle these fake resealed packs to people that have bought them, he also uses his son as a marketing tool, telling people like, oh, look how wholesome this is.
Yes.
Dad and his boy just opening some packs. You know, this is our little homegrown business. Thanks for supporting. Make sure to share this stream. You know, give us a lot of hearts. Like, support us. This is like really good stuff right here, guys. So want to thank you. You guys are kind of like part of our family too now. You know that? Make sure to share our Whatnot stream so that way more people can buy these resealed packs. Come on, guys. It's me and my son.
I'm so happy. Like, I feel a little validated because I talk to a lot of people that are on the other side. You know, Gio comes on, I have a conversation with him about cards. Not a lot of people, but I've been, comments. I battle the other side. So hearing someone that's kind of out of this world, of this little ecosystem have the same take, thank you. It bothers me to no end seeing all the kids. They're giving kids free, expensive cards to get them hooked on their product. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's what it is. And we're going to watch right next how this is taken over. It's bigger than sports cards. This is Pokemon. It's Labubu. It's sneakers. It's video games. But I've been loving this. I'm loving his take that using the kids is a BS marketing ploy. It's tugging at people's emotions and giving cards. Number one, you're giving at a show. They're going to film it. Here's a free, I don't want your stuff. Let's not make a trade, but here's a free $7,500 card to some kid. Ooh wee. Makes great content, makes them look good. And now hopefully this kid is into cards and in the long run, it creates a customer for them. Some BS.
Me and my boy Junior here. Come on.
Only do Pokemon. We do baseball and football.
This is just
What's up with these packs, dude? I wish I knew.
Oh, I gotta clip that. That's got to be in a video. Clipped.
We do baseball and football.
This is just
What's up with these packs, dude? I wish I knew.
I guess we're just not having any luck.
I mean, hey, if you wanna get us the hits, I mean,
definitely
please,
acting too.
We'll be more than willing to take them. That's why I always tell him to not take it off camera so that you guys don't think anything. It means the hits are incoming. Exactly. I say grass.
So if you love eating shit, well, he had some great news for you because not only
hey, so is it steroids then? I was seeing that he passed Mantle I heard that for the switch hitter. So real quick pause. Cal Raleigh just hit 55. 54 tied him with Mickey Mantle for the most home runs hit by a switch hitter. When anyone gets up in these numbers out of nowhere, he's been a home run hitter, but this is a huge, big jump for him. PEDs always comes in my head. You already watch my channel. You already know how I think. It's a lot of home runs, especially from a catcher position that don't hit home runs like that.
He scam you with Pokemon cards. Sounds like he also does it with sports cards too.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Holly jolly Christmas has come early. Now, this is when the chat started to realize something fishy was going on. The packs kept opening in really suspicious ways.
Oh, this will be fun.
The crazy thing is, people that buy packs through Whatnot, they've definitely opened some themselves. You can immediately recognize that there is something awry with the way.
I won't pause again for Cal Raleigh, but it's definitely an outlier. The season is definitely an outlier when it comes to catchers, when it comes to his seasons. Just definitely an outlier.
These packs are just fucking disintegrating at like the slightest movement of it. Like these packs just fucking blow up like it's Team Fortress 2 and you just got insta-gibbed. Like there's something off. And not only that, there are no hits. It's only shits. It's very suspicious. And now he's trying to like convince them, it's just we're hitting a dry spot.
God damn it. I keep pausing for chat. I need to shave my head. I'm so lazy. I hate the hair around the sides. I mean, I just got done. My dad was asking me, hey, man, we want to tattoo your head? Hell no, I don't want to tattoo my head. I'm just lazy. I don't shave my head enough. So I hate the look when it's not shaved. So the hat, but I do need to shave my head.
Well, here, it's just really unlucky. Geez, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say. This is my son, by the way. It's really wholesome stuff. You wouldn't be mean to him, right? He's the one opening packs. Also, he's trying to convince people that there's nothing shady going on because everything stays on camera. He's like, this is what I teach my son. We got to make sure everything is above board. No, silliness.
Gio's here. Let's do it while he's here. Gio, we're watching. This dad he's repacking Pokemon, but I started a little hot, Gio, and just because I respect the way these guys do it, and I want to point out something, an observation, just an observation that I'm not going to make any friends, but we're I don't think it'll kill our friendship here. Anyways, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a job. Pretty sure he doesn't have a job. I'm not saying they don't work hard. Pretty sure he doesn't have a job. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a job. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a job. He's a teacher. I was wrong. He doesn't have a job, apparently. Who else we got here? Lover. She quit teaching. Don't blame her. But she doesn't have a job. Yourself. Card Collector 2, and our boy Jeff Wilson. Just all happen to be high up in the content space, high up in the sports card space. You're all in. I started a little hot. Anyways, I feel better doing it while you're here than not. Let's watch these guys packs.
With the cards going off screen, because we don't want anyone to think that we're scamming you with the old switcheroo or something. It's all right there in your face, up close and personal. Like that proves anything. It's a fucking resealed pack. It doesn't matter. You didn't have to bring it off screen to scam. You had already scammed before ever going live.
All right. Now, if this doesn't work, these packs have to be refilled.
Excuse me?
Pokey. All right. Yeah. Hope for
These packs have to be resealed.
Oh, now he's getting defensive. Now he's going to get defensive. First of all, he's saying, bless you. Have a great, I hope the world for you. And now a sudden speak of their resale. As soon as he heard it, he jumped. Excuse me?
Okay, I mean, if you actually feel that way, I mean, that's fine. I mean,
all right, let's just do that. Don't say that.
No, it's fine, Wick. Don't even worry about it. We're not defending ourselves. We I mean, yeah, we don't do that stuff. I mean, we could stop the stream right now. Honestly, we don't do that. But
now he's gonna stop the stream.
If anything, we are literally a part of it. We support the community so much. Like we are actually collectors. We are we are collectors. Trust me. We have plenty. We don't need to reseal anything. We have our own stuff.
The fuck are you blabbering about? What are you even saying? No, resealing? Resealing? I can't even pronounce that word. I've never seen it. I don't know what that means. No, we wouldn't do anything like that. We're collectors. We have our own stuff. We wouldn't reseal. The fuck does that even mean? You're collectors. You have your own stuff. You don't need to reseal. It has nothing to do with anything.
They sold the packs, Gio. They were selling the packs on Whatnot.
This unskippable cutscene here is just the worst fucking dialogue, this mumbo jumbo that has nothing to do with the scam that he's performing. And he couldn't sound more guilty if he tried. This actually seems like in LA Noire when you have the guiltiest person in front of you. He just keeps going, reseal. Like, you could not sound more nervous.
Just ignore him, dude. Don't worry about that. Not too quick.
By the way, I mean, just so you understand, he has 17 million subscribers. So it's Charles. The fact that you don't know him, you're probably in the minority.
Ooh, okay. Yes.
Look. Oh no, but they're resealed though, right?
Finally, nice.
Got a hit. All right, cool.
Finally.
This was their big gotcha moment, slam dunking on the haters here, proving them wrong. You fools thought they were resealed? Check out this turbo hit here. Meanwhile, the card is worth 25 cents. It is still a piece of dog doo-doo. Like, it is still resealed. They just slid something in there that wasn't the standard, like, reverse hollow crash that nobody wants. It is still pennies compared to what they're paying for on these packs.
I can't wait till somebody gets a huge hit so that they can stop talking. That's Black Bolt. Don't worry about that one.
Okay. Oh my!
See, you're worried about the wrong thing. Look, show him his cards. because they're gonna think that you're doing something sketchy. Oh, what is that? Master ball or no?
Pokeball.
Pokeball and green. Grass. Oh, wait.
Another Pokeball.
All right, put it in the pack. Yeah, so that's literally what I was just saying about the yeah, we gotta stop, dude. We gotta stop. We got caught right there.
Oh, everyone's calling him a scammer, a repacker, a resealer. And now that's it. We gotta stop. We gotta end it right there.
We got a Pokeball right behind energy. Yeah. That was cooked. That was pretty cooked.
This guy is a complete failure in every aspect of life. Not only did he fail at the easiest scam ever of just packing the Pokemon cards in the correct order, he somehow fucked that up. The reason he got caught red-handed there, so much so that not even he could wiggle his way out of it, is because he put the fucking energy in between the hits there. That doesn't happen. That never happens in real packs. And he also thought he turned the stream off when he openly admits to getting caught in his scam. What he is openly admitting to is a crime. It is fraud. He has scammed people out of their hard-earned clams. And he is now admitting to it on camera to his son, telling him, yeah, we got to stop. We just got caught. That was real bad. We just, they got us. They got us. He admits to it just so we could. I mean, I was an extra in the. Charlie normally does not make Pokemon stuff. He, I ranked all 29 Resident Evil games 1.2. YouTube has a big issue. Yeah, apparently this was here. We'll just look at this wasn't. I normally don't watch all of his stuff, but this was an interesting video. His channel. This was mentioned by hundreds of YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, and his channel. I have not checked mine. My channel is also not that big, but the green bar represents computer views, and everything else stayed the same for all these creators. But for some reason, on August 10th. All these computer views went down for all these channels. And then he checked his after this wasn't his conspiracy. Everyone's making videos on it. He checked his, it went down. And for some reason it's, the green has stayed all the way down. I thought that was interesting video. Anyways, that's nothing to do with nothing. All right. Collecting kind of sucks now. I saw this video on top. Excellent. They don't mention sports cards. They mention everything else, and it all is exactly the same feelings we all have towards sports cards. So it's not just sports cards. It's just sports cards is part of this culture or thing that's going on that's kind of bigger. And it's not just one video. Why collecting sucks now. Figure collecting sucks. Your hobby sucks. Retro gaming collecting sucks. Gaming collecting sucks. How Labubu took over. TikTok has destroyed hobbies. Scalpers and resellers have ruined everything. Why is everyone crazy about Labubu? Gen Z overconsumption problem. So it's not one video. Vinyl sucks. Being a collector now sucks. 5 reasons you should not start a vinyl collection. Collecting sucks. So it's something bigger than just sports cards, although sports cards is right there with it.
Collecting in the big 2025, well, it kind of sucks. Not only is everything way more expensive than it was, say, 8 years ago, but the culture surrounding it has kind of been taking a nosedive from being more about enjoying the items and the hobby of collecting to a hyper-consumerist who's who with a heavy hand of hustle culture and a dash of gambling addiction. All right, I know.
So everything he just said hits sports cards. Everything the guy just said also relates to exactly what we're viewing in sports cards.
All collecting is about consuming. It's kind of like the peak of consumerism. You like something so much, you want to hoard them and arrange them in cute little sets on your shelf. But I don't know, every time I see some sort of viral trend or dive into some niche subculture of something, it feels like somebody wants to sell me something. Yeah, Labubus. This has kind of become the hottest thing lately, both in the mainstream everyone's going out to buy it kind of way, and the everyone is also making fun of it kind of way. Short rundown on these little guys. This might feel redundant because everyone's been talking about them, but I don't want anyone to miss out on any context here. So this Chinese company going by the name of Pop Mart started in 2010 in Beijing, selling collectible figurines in what are known as blind boxes. What is a blind box, you ask? Gambling. I mean, it's basically gambling.
Just replace this with breaks, mystery packs. What is it? A vending machine. Even you could say a hobby box. But that's everything that he hits in this video also relates to sports cards. What's up, Orlando?
You buy an item from a set, hoping to get a specific one shown on the back, have a sliver of a chance of pulling a rare one, and then get very disappointed when you've spent your money not getting exactly what you wanted, or, well, winning. So Pop Mart expands in 2020 to the US, New Zealand, Australia, UK, blah, 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 and I guess just flew under the radar until recently this year, where they had a huge takeoff after the viral success of Labubus, this fuzzy monster-like creature, which when these first took off, I was really confused, like these had been around forever and people are just now noticing them. But then I realized they weren't Momochichis, a Japanese brand which have in fact been around since the late 70s. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic. Anyways, these little gremlin creatures have become the
one of the differences now between Cabbage Patch Kids, Beanie Babies is social media, is the internet, is trying to make it a viral thing. And we're so hypnotized. A lot of people are so hypnotized to that.
Of the internet as of lately, calling back to the Stanley Cup storm we had a few years back. It's the new hip thing that really only seems as popular as it's becoming because it's got the same sort of everyone is doing it kind of mentality. Honestly,
everyone is doing it kind of mentality. Now, this is Stanley Cups and Labubu. It's the same goddamn thing that's going on with sports cards. Exactly the same. He's going to go into Pokemon card next. I think he goes into video game collecting, vintage video game collecting. He hits a lot, and also he makes some really good points throughout.
Both of these trends feel a lot different than trends of the past, but maybe I'm just like not the right demographic. The viral trends that I can remember in my lifetime coming from someone who is a elder Gen Z is like Beanie Babies, Pokemania, Silly Bands, Fidget Spinners, Pokemania 2, Electric Boogaloo, Stanley Cups, and now Labubus. Maybe I'm missing some. Feel free to let me know in the comments, but I feel like there was
crypto, especially the meme crypto stuff. 100%. Yes, agree.
Quite a few years in between these. However, the Stanley Cups and the Labubus seem to have come out of nowhere really quick, like right after each other. Like with all of these items, there was an immense level of hype, leading to the scarcity factor and the FOMO kicking.
Funko Pops is a very good... It feels like the whole viral sensation, internet is a little bigger than the Funko Pops was at this moment because Funko Pop, but there's so many things right now. It's somewhat in the culture. It's just some of it's in the culture. And Funko Pops, you could buy mystery boxes, but Funko Pops, you could also just buy your pop. These Labubus, I didn't realize. I thought you could just buy the one you want. Apparently, they come in mystery boxes. And you have to like chase the one you want or spend expensive money for the rare or good one you want or weird one. I don't know.
And forcing everyone to kind of get invested, even if they didn't really care. I think the difference really boils down to like the internet and these fads. Before, somebody had to be out in the fields, you know, pushing these things to Martha at the PTA meeting, saying it was the next big thing. Real ground level, putting themselves in danger to...
I agree with this. He says this so well. People had to be out. People had to be pushing. Now, the internet, social media, phones, kids with phones.
IOP all of us into buying Pincer the Lobster. Whereas nowadays, if a company wanted to push a product onto us, they could just send 100 influencers the product as well as some cash to...
Oh, sounds kind of free boxes for opening on a big platform. Free, let me send you 4 or 5 free boxes here. These are market boxes, not real, but they're, we market these. These are for marketing purpose boxes, but it sounds exactly the same as what he's just saying. He's even mentioned sports cards.
Push it into the mainstream. Once that ball gets rolling, the consumers typically do the rest. That's my real issue with it. It seems really inauthentic. All fads are, in a way, once everyone starts doing it because it's trendy. But like, these seem extra superficial from the get-go. And I get it. Labubus are cute. I'm not going to act like
one of one, serial number, high flashy, debut patches. Just so, fine. That's what we're doing. But it's also heading down that same exact road of just kind of inauthentic. It's all about the money, 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 money.
Don't see the appeal, but these seem less like things people actually wanted to get and more like here's a status symbol to show that you're tapped in, which creates this weird dichotomy between the consumer and the collectible. The hobby of collecting shouldn't leave you feeling disappointed because you didn't trample someone or wait 24 hours outside not to miss some special item. Labubu has an extra layer to it with the blind boxes. Not only do you have the fear of missing out on getting an item, but you could just buy the product and not get the item that you wanted, incentivizing you to buy more to get the item that you want.
Sound familiar?
I don't know if collecting should make you feel bad for getting an item you wanted to collect. It just wasn't the soy milk one. Not to mention the massive emergence of scalpers in almost anything nowadays. People who will buy up a huge stock of something people want just to turn around and resell it at a higher price because there is a limited supply, adding on to the FOMO. Fidget spinners are kind of a unique example because the culture surrounding them was kind of memed on. They weren't like this cool thing to own. They were kind of cringe. The difference was they were functional and fun to play with. Shout out all the people who hoarded fidget spinners to make a quick buck. Because fidget spinners are the first time I really recall this sort of newly emerging hustle culture form.
Hustle culture, another one. Ziggy came on here Saturday night. What do you have wrong with the hustle? What do you got wrong with the hustle? It is a hustle culture.
Bring around one of these trends. Like, yes, every gas station I went to also had silly bands when that was big. It ended up in major stores, and almost everyone's school ended up banning it. But like fidget spinners, oh my god. I would see people set up stands in parking lots making banners, like commercially made banners to
that's every sports card show now.
Load fidget spinners from a truck. Every gas station had them. And then you had kids at school who were just dealing them out of their backpacks like they were slinging drugs. I would attribute a lot of this because they were so easily manufactured, like there wasn't a single company making them, much like how silly bands ended up towards the end there. I guess people were just remiss during the time.
All right, well, Labubu was first. We'll get into Pokemon, and a lot of people, including Logan Paul, Kevin O'Leary's buddy there with Shine, he's definitely invested quite a bit of money in Pokemon.
Most silly bands and try to make up for it on the next fad, which brings me to my own collection. Someone who's watched my other content right now is probably saying, you're a hypocrite. Yeah. Also, I don't really mind what Disney has done with Star Wars. Now that I've got the rage bait out of the way, let's talk about Pokemon. The first sort of Pokemania in the late 90s and 2000s is so much different than its sequel circa 2020. But I mean, you could also argue Pokemon Go kind of kicked this off, but I don't really think so. I started buying packs towards the end of my senior year of high school. Again, a little post Pokemon Go. And while yes, I think there was a sort of buzz getting made again, a culture of trading, ripping packs, collecting, and just a general interest you could feel reigniting, it was nothing like the ravenous horde who'd come once there was blood in the water. For some reason, it was like a switch was flipped. Surely due in part to Logan Paul's investment in the scene, buying a $150,000 Charizard holo. The moment people sensed there was serious money to be made, Pokemon 2 Electric Boogaloo kicked off. The time before this had seemed like, yeah,
I love that. Pokemon 2 the Electric Boogaloo. That's what's happening with sports cards right now. Everything's about to say, just replace it with from Pokemon, replace it with the term sports cards.
Sort of getting into Pokemon again. Then it was just like, wow, everyone's really into Pokemon right now. And then the scalpers started to show up. It was harder to get packs. People would hoard them and resell after leaving people who wanted to collect sort of stuck on the curb. The new influx of trendy collectors would also dwindle the supply down, which has kind of honestly entirely vanished, instead leaving either genuine collectors or what I would describe as the hustle culture buyers. These are the scalpers, the people ripping packs just to turn a profit, the ones setting up business off of this, dealing in the streets, or setting up these massive stands at conventions. It really felt a lot less like your normal TCG collecting.
He nailed my feeling towards sports cards right here. And this guy's even Ethan Sports Cards and More, this collector here, but there's sports cards back there. I mean, it's just the same thing.
where you'd end up in some card shop or comic book store hosting a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament with just a unbelievable stench, sorting through a large binder full of holos, or browsing the limited graded cards they had through a glass case, with the occasional group card convention thrown in there. The best way I found to rationalize it in my mind is it's more like shoe collecting culture than a card game culture. Like, you have genuine fans who are out here, but it's become such a mainstream appealing thing that it's almost trendy still to do it. It's almost even cooler to be a...
And this, again, all sports cards is just replace Pokemon with sports cards, and all this is the same.
Vendor in it. There's an adept level of knowledge you need to have to both collect and sell. It's an incredibly nerdy thing to be this into, but like, societally, it has kind of been deemed really cool because of how mainstream it is. And if someone sees you selling Pokemon cards as opposed to like Star Trek figurines, it's not as nerdy. It kind of has that like 2016 hype beast musk to it now, but instead of like SB Dunk Dog Walkers, it's like 151 Charizard.
Or one of one Julio Rodriguez.
Most of this stuff I have has either been gifted, or in this case, I pulled it. Yeah, so I pulled this card from a 151 set. It is the most expensive card in this incredibly popular set. And like, I don't really care. I like the art for 151. I like that it was the original Pokemon I grew up with, and I really just wanted Poliwhirl because he's like my favorite. I just got really lucky. Similar to shoe culture, this could be somebody's favorite.
I mean, I disagree with you, Foul Ball. I think I learned a lot from it. I think it's more than just sports cards. I think it's an entire culture pushed on us right now from social media, influencers, internet, and people really wanting to make lots of money. When I mean that, the top's going to make lots of money.
Favorite shoe. It's Charizard, which always sell better because it's a lot of people's favorite and he's super mainstream, like a front-facing character from Pokemon. To me, though, it's not really anything. It's cool, I guess, but instinctively, I'm always just like, yeah, it's a really expensive card that I could likely sell because the market works like that. Which I think is the problem with Pokemon. The culture surrounding it always has this money-first mentality. The market is always viable if you don't like something. I wasn't like, whoa, cool, Charizard card. I was like, cool, 100+ card if I ever decided that I needed that money. Which maybe that's just a me problem. I'll concede that it might be. But when you have a base of people split heavily between like fans collecting and hustle culture people collecting,
sports cards,
and you're constantly having problems obtaining these items because of these people, well,
sports cards.
Also, watching them make bank off of your hobby,
sports cards.
Find it hard to believe that doesn't sway your opinion on purchasing actions, thinking you could probably make some money from something you like. I'm just
sports cards.
Just saying, anyone who's ever dabbled in more illicit experiences, when you're sitting there picking up the goods from your town's local disappointment, every single one of you has had that thought pop up in the back of your head like, I could probably do that. Another thought that you can't control, did you know that humans are hardwired to like cute things? A peer-reviewed study by Trends in Cognitive Science.
All right, we gave it 10 minutes. I think I'm over it. Maybe we'll watch the finish. Retro gaming, rare plushies. Here he's going to talk about human instincts. Greek Oki is a big guy on these garbage kids, and he gives them a big shout out. So we'll just real quick.
No, something to think about when you're buying products that look like babies. Speaking of babies, here's what I actually enjoy collecting. Garbage Pail Kids. Yes, I know it is still technically gambling because nothing is guaranteed to be in the packs, but God, I just love buying them. And you know, I can actually buy them because aside from the limited time print on demand releases they do online from time to time, they're there if you want them. I've got a few. They don't really release a ton of sets a year. It's been really 2 for a while, maybe 3. So I never really get a huge sense of FOMO when a set comes out because I normally have been waiting months for it already. And they're kind of immune to scalping because no one really cares that much about them. I swear, I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a Target or a Walmart just to see a 2-year-old set randomly brought out.
A little quick love to Garbage Pail Kids. So, and then also Greek Oki, we watched before you got here, I believe before you got here.
In life, there is...
You sent me this Father's Pathetic, which sure he was. But we watched almost all this video of the repack scam. yeah, repacking Pokemon cards. A dad and his kid who was pretty messed up. We watched some of the backyard break hits earlier at the very beginning, so thank you for sending those. What else we got? Collecting kind of sucks now. And just if you weren't here, look at it. Well, I mean, collecting kind of sucks. Why collecting sucks? Figure collecting sucks. Your hobby sucks. Retro gaming collecting sucks. I mean, it's just we can scroll all the way down. Why collecting modern video games sucks. Five reasons your sneaker collection sucks. Is Mamba cards? And we watched that video. It was okay. Scam of the year or just pure genius? No way I'm watching him. Why being a sports card collector sucks right now. First 30 seconds. We're not gonna watch this. Give me the first 30 seconds here.
The hobby of collecting is dead and it kind of sucks. What used to be fun and expressive is now monetized and overdone. Today, it's not about what you love. It's about how rare it is, how expensive it looks, and how many likes you can pull on TikTok. Every hobby now has an entrance fee. You can't just like sneakers. You have to have the drop alerts on anytime there's a restock and a spreadsheet for reselling. You can't just collect Pokemon cards. You need to live stream your pulls and understand the PSA grading system. Collecting was supposed to be joyful. Now it feels like it's just performance art. It feels like you're chasing something that used to come naturally. It used to be personal and now it's public for the entire internet to see.
Yeah. Let me talk about my, whether you want to hear it or not. We'll go off sports cards for a second. Crawford versus
and an upset tonight in the
Who's Crawford going to fight next? If he wants to be legendary, moves up and fights Bivol, that would be something else. But he didn't look smaller. His reach advantage was more than Canelo. And he did two things. He used his jab really well and amazing footwork. Canelo got frustrated. He could not catch the guy. And it's not like he was running the whole time. But anytime Crawford got backed up to the ropes, he got out of there. He not one time in one round got stuck on the ropes taking any punishment or pounding, which almost every other fighter Canelo fights that happens with. His footwork was impeccable. His strategy, he came in there. The first 4 rounds I gave to Canelo. Crawford wasn't throwing enough. Once he started throwing more than one punch, Canelo could not handle the speed. Terrence Crawford looked excellent. He's now undefeated. He would need 8 more fights to tie Mayweather. I think Mayweather's 51-0. I don't think he'll have 8 more fights. He's turning 38 right now. That's a lot of fights. I think he fights 2 or 3 times a year. He hadn't fought in a year. I didn't see that. Someone told me that. I believe it, but he hadn't fought. So I don't see him having 8 more to go 51, and maybe retires here. A big payday's in store now. The Netflix promotion was great. So many people watched that fight that would normally not watch that fight. So it's very good for boxing that it was free on Netflix. I thought having Kellerman was great. Andre Ward, Mario Lopez has got to go. Who else did they have there? I think Timothy Bradley was part of it. Tarver, maybe Bradley wasn't. Antonio Tarver was. I also didn't really like the new Harold Letterman. I thought his scorecards were a bit off. I also, when they went to him, he had like one line to say, get it in. Go, hey, Jim. All right, Jim. I can't do a Letterman, but yeah, he was not very strong. But love that it was free. Thought it was a great fight. Yesterday, I went to the Raider game. God, that's one of the first times I remember not even scoring a touchdown when I went. At least you get a touchdown. They had 3 field goals, 3 interceptions, very first play, interception, Geno Smith. So it was a rough game. We were still in it. We were never really out of it, but it was just ugly, rough, and they looked bad.
This is how Terrence Crawford became the GOAT. Canelo was looking to pressure and bully Crawford, so Crawford knew he had to get his respect. So when Canelo leaps in with a left hook instead of moving back, Crawford catches it with his right arm and stands his ground. Then he lands an uppercut. Crawford uses his jab to keep Canelo in.
Very few uppercuts. I was very few uppercuts thrown in this fight.
a high guard and throws a straight to the body. Canelo responds with a left hook to the body, but Crawford defends with his Philly shell and counters with a left hand, then immediately pushes Canelo to avoid a counter. Canelo sets his feet, and as he goes to throw a punch, Crawford catches him in between throwing it. And now Crawford lets his hands go as Canelo stays in his high guard. This is how
that's a good video. Let's see. We've been on an hour. Anyone want to call in? Give me your take on sports cards. Give me what you're heated about. Give me something annoying. Let's see. I kind of rode through the collector stuff, the no job stuff. We did backyard breaks earlier on. Watch some collecting sucks now. The father sucks. And yeah, but let's type this. Repack scams. What comes up? Not him. No, I want to see an actual scam. Let's go. Whatnot, Instagram. Let's check Instagram real quick. What's going down here? Collectors spent 43. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Stupid idiot.
Collectors spent $43.5 million on Caitlin Clark in 2 years. Let me know how that goes for you. Let me know how that goes for you.
Acknowledge me.
Unreal. Yeah, he says it himself. CPA, accountant, yes. Where's the volume?
Or if you're borrowing money on your credit card and you're going to debit something, and there's two places the debit can go. One is to an asset, which falls on your balance sheet and becomes part of your net worth. And the other option is as an expense.
Okay, are sports cards an asset yet? Are they a reliable asset? We don't know. Let's talk in 10 years. Let's talk in a decade, and let's see if they are a reliable asset. Because I'm going to argue that at this price, they might not be.
When you expense an expenditure, you kind of say, that's it, it's done.
Appreciate that explanation. And I believe that I would love for you to give that talk to my girlfriend as well, because she's always getting the dinners. And, I just need you to convince her that it's about putting these assets. Put it all in the sports cards. Babe, sorry we can't do dinners, but, we need some assets in the house.
I am an accountant by
All right, we'll see how that advice goes in 10 years. I could be wrong. It could be great advice. I'm going to say, I don't love the advice. What do we got here? Ethan sales release day. Oh, this is at what? Bowman Chrome. Huh. Oh, here's Ziggy's favorite.
We're here in Baltimore where he started his career. My bucket list today was to find one awesome case card I don't have in my collection. And within an hour of the show, I was able to check that off with this Topps Gold Label auto.
Wow. Great job. Great. Hey, can we give a round of applause to this lady for checking it off her fucking list? Hell of a job. Hell of a job.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. Yeah.
So I don't have any of these in my collection, surprisingly enough. And I was able to get this for $10 and it was marked for $20. So I called.
Hey, way to go. You even got, you lowballed someone to make your deal. Is it because you had a camera? I don't know. Maybe I have some other thoughts too.
Holiday success. You guys know my biggest PC is Austin Hayes, and we're here in Baltimore where he started his career. My bucket list today was to find one Austin Hayes card I don't have in my collection.
All right, so here's the last of what I got to deal with the move here. A lot of it is low-end junk that we're wholesaling off. But a lot of it is stuff that's pretty decent that I got to go through and pull it out before we dump all this stuff. So I think I got a guy that's going to take all of it, but I got to look through basically all of this and just kind of see what I want to keep and take over to the new warehouse. This is just absolute ridiculousness. This is just the Burbank inventory. Just good God. I don't even want to look at half this shit, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't either. My God, 1990 score, 1990 score, 1990 score. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. It's like $10 a box, maybe, if you're lucky. I mean, I guess added up, you got a couple $100 of junk there. I mean, that's Burbank. Obviously has amazing stuff. I wouldn't want to deal with this either.
There's just a lot of handsets and stuff.
Or someone call in. Let's debate serial numbers. I think serial number, low print stuff, such ridiculous little scam to get people to buy cards right now. If you think otherwise, call in. Let's chat.
I got to put to the side, and we made a whole bunch of team sets back in the day. Some of them are like 70s. Want to get those pulled, and I don't even know what this all is. It's called 87 Donruss, so it's not 80 tops.
There's a fine line in motivating people. Never would I say that, but that's hilarious. And I love those kids a lot. You know, they're good students, good people, but especially in the class I have now. But yeah, no, but there is, you know, you got to you got to play coach sometimes.
But yeah, this is a job. God. New York Yankees team sets.
Oh, my goodness.
2005 tops. I don't have a ton of room for this stuff at our other warehouse, so I gotta. This is.
That's a pretty funny point. Someone will pay $14 an hour to move it all. He's not
They're just like,
moving
we
it.
can put out anything and people are going to buy it. And that is maybe an issue with sports cards just in general. These companies have
Oh, here we go. This is a sports card nonsense guy. Someone Gio has on his team. Let's see. This is interesting, though. It sounds like he's hating a little bit. Sounded like me there for 5 seconds.
really created an ecosystem where any product they put out, people are going to buy it. Now, you could say that breakers are buying it. It's not regular people that are buying it. I think, sure, that is an argument. But, like, they have consistently put out, like, products that some could argue that they're worse year over year. But they've consistently put out products. And we've seen that Panini and Topps, I think, is not out of this conversation. I think we've seen Topps chrome cards with like print lines, and Panini, I know Panini has run into that issue too. But I just think overall the patch and autograph part has put sports cards in sort of a weird spot where it's like the market is sort of relying on those cards coming out of products. They're just like, we can put out anything.
He talks funny. Oh, it's funny. I mean, he talks a little funny. It was I liked the video.
Thing, and people are going to buy it. And that is maybe an issue with sports cards just in general. These companies have really created an ecosystem where
That's fun.
One thing that came up on social media right before the National is the extended bidding.
We're
Everyone and their mom and sister and girlfriend is getting into sports cards. Get in now before the FOMO goes away. Get in now. Make a quick buck. Everybody's making money on sports cards.
Still testing extended bidding. What's eBay's flavor of extended bidding? So far, customers have been positive about it. Do you have any feedback on extended bidding?
Yeah, if I'm trying to
What is this, eBay people? What's happening? Are any of these people of any sport? What is this? Sports card strategy? Like, do they have any? They're just talking, right? She doesn't work for eBay. He doesn't work for eBay. I can't imagine we would see that.
off a Cooper Flag Topps Now Draft Night base card, PSA 10, buyers might be frustrated with extended bidding on an item like that because there's going to be like 100,000 of them.
Yeah.
However, if it's more of like a pop 50 LeBron James auto, okay, definitely a high interest item, but a smaller buyer pool.
Shut your damn mouth.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mama breaks. Must be nice. Must be nice. Hey, living a life. Hey. Mama breaks. Hey. 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 I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. All right. You do what you do. You do what you do. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing that great product. Keep pushing that winning product. What is SCV with the... Yeah, I hope he... Yeah, it seems like...
Into a joke.
I haven't seen the lifting weights thing in a while. It's a smart move. Stop it.
It has 6 Kyler Murray listings in the auction. 6. And it's not even the National Treasure Shield 101, the Prism 101. Those are the only cards that should even be considered for an auction like this. It's pathetic. What really happened is PWCC has too many alliances out there with these people that take in cards and lend money for people to buy other cards. And people
talking truth. Talking truth.
Get stuff into the auction that shouldn't be in the auction because PWCC wants a high-end elite type of auction, and they are underwhelming and not delivering to the standards that they set for themselves. And I'm going to break down what happened. So PWCC, back when they were on eBay, during the beginning of the boom in cards, at the end of their run on eBay, PWCC was special. The phrase is out there, you had to be there. You had to be in the industry at the time to understand what I'm saying. PWCC on eBay got incredible prices for sports cards at the time. It was ridiculous. And then they had the nasty divorce with eBay. eBay alleged they were shilling listings. PWCC said they weren't. It was one of the worst kept secrets in the world that PWCC was going to move into their own platform. So who knows if eBay booted them off knowing that and made up the allegations, or if it actually happened. I don't know if that was ever found out. Now, PWCC has too many alliances within the industry. PWCC lobbies to have things like this.
Truth. Truth.
And 30 to 40 other...
And here's the other thing. It's not just PWCC. That's how the whole game is working right now. Scratch my back, lobby, help my buddy.
Listings in the auction to be put in their weekly auction because their weekly auction gets good prices. I know this firsthand because I've had it happen to me. They tell me to put things in the weekly auction. The first PWCC Premier auction, the prices were not good on the cards because it was the first time running the auction. But the first Premier auction had great integrity. It had all Premier level cards in it, and now it's just overrun with worthless trash. PWCC is not golden, and they are not trying to be Golden Auctions. Golden Auctions has an elite auction, and they have weekly auctions and this, that, and the other. But if you search a player's name on the platform, everything comes up under that player's search, whether it's in elite or the weekly. PWCC has things divided very clearly: auction, Premier, and buy it now. So they are in shambles. This is ridiculous. This is a mess.
Well done. Well done. Johnny Wildcard. Hey now. Johnny Wildcard. Real winner here. Selling sports cards. Baseball cards. Hey, what do I ask Mangini tomorrow? In the chat. Come on now. 60 people here. What? I'm interviewing Mangini. I'll do my prep. I'll have good questions. I do want to, I think he makes content. He's talked about content before. I think the more interesting angle I would rather talk about, which you'd rather hear, is his takes on the content space. I mean, I know what he collects vintage baseball cards. But I also think I'm going to angle the video more, try to get as much out of him I can on his take on YouTube space, content world. But if you have any questions or anything I should, Big Dumper's having a big night. Cow Rally, steroids, no steroids. It's, let me just see something. First of all, catchers don't hit 55 home runs. Number one, catchers don't hit 55 home runs. Here's his career. 2, 27, 30, 34, and all of a sudden he's going to hit 60 home runs. I don't know, man. It's just odd. And he's a catcher. And you guys are all arguing back at me, and that's fine. I mean, that's just how the brain works. This is when there's an outlier like that, it makes you think for a moment. I'm not accusing him of anything. I don't know anything. The numbers, the rarity of it happening, and every other time or in the recent future. I mean, you don't think I have a feeling Trout, the way he looked, Aaron Judge, oh, his body, oh, this. Yeah, well, he's also hitting a shitload of home runs. And the only other people to hit home runs like that recently have been steroid users. So sure, I'm I'm going to catch flack for that, but that's how the brain works. Why is he hitting 60 home runs at the catcher position? Most home runs by a catcher in a season. Currently, Cal Raleigh. Before that, it was 43. I mean, he's going to beat that. I mean, or like, oh, no, what do I want to say? He's going to hit more than 54 home runs. He already hit 55 and 56 tonight. So now he has 56. According to, I didn't see him hit the home runs, but that's what I'm hearing from you guys. The last catch, the most home runs by a catcher prior, home runs the catcher hit 43. Where can we get this home runs by a catcher in a season? Thank you. I just want the numbers. Just give me the goddamn numbers. Raleigh has 56 currently, 43 by Javi Lopez, 41 by Todd Hundley. Why did I not think he played catcher? All right, Todd Hundley, 41. Did he play something else too? Piazza hit 40. So he's going to beat the all-time catcher record by 15, 20 home runs. Johnny Bench's the sixth best home run season by a catcher all time in over 100-something years, 125 years is, 38. No, he hit 45. My bad, 45 total home runs. 40 total home runs twice, 41 Boy Campanella, 41, 43. So it's just an outlier. It's an outlier not only in his own career, but also just in the way of catchers. Ooh-wee, he smashed that ball. Damn, that's a pretty swing, though. He does have a pretty swing. Ooh, that's a pretty swing. I'll get, ooh-wee. All right. A lot of power in those legs. A lot of power in those legs. What the hell are we talking about? No idea.
Limited drop 200 baseball autos loaded into hobby cases. If you're
By the way, I got 10 minutes left. We're going hour 17. I'm not quite sure. We'll go through Instagram. Someone commented, he's actually right. When I say 10, we normally go for 30 more minutes. So I assume we'll go for about 30 more, but I got, we'll say I got 10 minutes left.
subscriber, you got an email today.
Everybody sells sports cards. Get your cards now. That's how it all sounds to me in my head right now. That's how it all sounds. Come on now. That's how annoyed I am, just so I can annoy you the way I'm annoyed. And maybe you're this annoyed. Get your cards. Hot sports cards. Sexy sports cards. Get them while they're hot. FOMO. Everybody says it's Tony Romo's brother.
Thank you. Let's keep the energy going. Head to minutefirst.com. Grab yours today while supplies last. And when the drop is over, the only other place that you could grab these is Baseball Cards Plus in Huntington Beach.
Shut your damn mouth.
Oh, honey, I lived right around here. I lived in Huntington Beach for 3 or 4 years. I mean, I was not thriving in life, but it was a beautiful place to live. That's where I trained for the marathons. Beautiful place. I mean, really expensive, but the weather, you could go outside. I felt like a piece of crap if I didn't go outside. I mean, you can go outside 300 days a year and it's just beautiful. I mean, that's why you spend the big bucks to live there. The weather is, I don't even really like the area of everything going on. Everyone's everyone's so wrapped up in their world. No, no offense if that's your thing, but a beautiful, beautiful area. And this is who's getting in all the, fuck you, guy. Fuck you, guy. Mintiverse. Let's shoot our shot right here in Huntington Beach with the ocean behind us. Let's call out Huntington Beach. Let's make sure they know I'm somebody. I'm a somebody, goddammit.
So basically what B-Rob is asking here is everybody is looking for a deal.
Damn, I'm on a roll. Let's keep it up. What are we going to do, Harry Potter? What are we doing?
If everybody's buying a card at 80%, well, it's going to go to zero at some point. Somebody has to pay over comp in order for that card to actually make.
All of a sudden, sports card nonsense. All the sports card nonsense, guys. Did my take catch on? Let's see what he says.
Maintain value or grow in value. And I think that in general, it's not something that I'm super concerned about because I think you're seeing a separation between people that are running the hobby as a business and running the hobby as a hobby.
Bull. No, roast beef. Bull.
When I buy stuff for my personal collection, I bought a Juan Soto Bowman anime card at the Nashville Card Show, a few months ago. I paid comps on that. I had no problem doing that.
Oh, and who are you not to pay comps? Isn't that how the game works? But of course you don't have a problem doing that. And who did he mention? He didn't mention a new hype player that's selling for a lot of money, did he? I didn't catch who he mentioned.
If you're selling to a collector. Most collectors are not concerned with getting stuff at 80%. I pay overcomp sometimes and stuff because it's hard to get to that.
I'm a collector. I don't want to pay over comps. I'd like a little room there. And by the way, a lot of dealers price their stuff 10, 20% higher. So if you're going to pay table price or list price, they know someone's going to offer them some 10, 20% deal, and it's baked in their price at least half the time, probably 80% of the time. That the price is baked in to where, hey, they're expecting someone to offer them 10, 20% less to take. They'll take a deal. Hey, we're going to list it at this price. Okay, I'll accept 20, 30%. I'm fair with that price. But that's already baked into their price originally. And yes, you should have no problem paying comps for something you want. Why pay over comps? I mean, some rare one of one you want, I guess, or rare card that only comes up every so often. But for most cards, why would you want to pay over comps?
At that point, if you wanted that card at that price, you should have bought it at that price. And the same thing when trying to sell a card with the...
He also took this angle way different. You know, I thought he would go somewhere else. He said eventually everything has to go down. It's the big hype stuff. It's the stuff selling like Donovan Mitchell sold for 70 grand or Kyler Murray sold for 46 grand and it's a $1,500 card. You know, it's that kind of stuff. The hype in the moment. Michael Penix right now is going to get some love. Who else is going to... JJ McCarthy is probably someone people are spending on right now, and the people flipping those cards, people look for them flipping them, they know that those price on those cards have one way to go. It's a bad purchase, and the seller that's selling it knows it.
The growing influence of repacks in the hobby, I think you're seeing cards go for.
And who says? Who's buying the repacks? I want to know how these businesses are doing in 2-3 years. I want to, just because all these influencers are influencing and saying, and all the advertisements we see on social media are being paid for to say, hey, these arena club, Courtyard, fucking Gio was ripping Courtyard the other day. God damn it. On is short. We should watch it right now. I should rip him for it. It's terrible. It's garbage. You know, if you're not going to show your own product on camera, he's doing it because they pay a lot of money. I've been recently looking into this advertising thing about, with my channel, with 3 to 10,000 views, I might start getting an advertiser once a week, and I'll stay away from anything sports card related. I'm using StreamYard. I'll reach out to StreamYard. I use Card Ladder. I reached out already to Card Ladder. And then just creator content, lights, whatever. But I'm at the point where, I can maybe make a little, but the reason they're doing that, they're putting it on their short, they're putting it on their podcast. Gio doesn't even do that with his own breaking business. He's doing it for Courtyard because Courtyard is paying a shitload of money to do that. It's simple as that. 100% sponsored by, taking the money. He's already rich. Why take it? Why? It's a garbage product.
Or 90+% easily. In today's market, there's a lot of liquidity, and sometimes you just got to take your shot. So basically what B-Rob is asking here is, everybody is looking for a deal. If everybody's buying a card at 80%, well, it's going to go to zero at some point. Somebody...
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Fake ass card. Fake ass restaurants.
Pokemon scammer caught after stealing? Is that what I saw?
Bro, look at them here, Rip. Look at this.
Fake?
It's a fake.
Fake.
Fake as fuck. Everything is fake.
What do you know?
All this fake shit.
What do you know?
Fucking Chinese.
Sports cards.
So to provide a bit of context, this guy is named Rodney Saavedra. This is his Facebook, by the way. He recently went to a card show where he did a massive trade involving an $8,000 Chinese Mew. I am not even joking. That's how.
I don't know what a ghost hobby champs. We could watch that. I'd be interested. You said let's watch Pac-Man hype Ghostwrite. I don't know what is Ghostwrite. Is that a non-card product or a card product?
How much it costs. This was the trade, by the way, and obviously there was thousands of dollars involved. It turns out he was actually selling the same exact card on Facebook. So the vendors ended up messaging him and meeting with him.
Let's even have a stand.
Oh, they're meeting? They're meeting?
We can start it off like that. No stand. Bro, you see.
Obviously, the guy ended up having nothing but more fakes.
This one was green, and now we have a red one. This one was green.
Did they confront him or just buy more? Lame if they just bought more.
And now you're saying the red one, bro. Fuck this. And these two are fucking scammers, bro.
And it gets even worse because then he tries to throw a vendor under the bus saying that he got traded these fake cards from that vendor.
This is him? Pokey Bro?
Oh, he is there. The guy, it sounds like the guy is there.
You're saying Pokebros gave you this? Yeah, you can ask.
Liar.
No, I know. Pokebros would not do that. But you can. You say. Call him. Yeah, bro. Let me just call him.
Oh, we're calling him now. Ooh wee. That was pretty civil. That was pretty civil for everything going on there.
He literally knows the guys.
Yeah, they're both fake. But let me check if they're the same shirt. Hold up, bro. No, you're a fucking liar. Okay, never mind. Liar, never mind. There's a fucking liar.
He's getting a little angry there. Buy fake for content. Maybe it could be. I mean, it seems like it would not be so calm and civil in a restaurant. Or why in the restaurant would you mean? This is just weird. And what did they rip? The other cards they bought from him, maybe?
Look at this shit. Look, 5. Look. Right here. It's a 5 shirt. It's a 5 shirt that you gave him? 5 shirt? This is a fucking 9 shirt. This guy's trying to put you on blast, bro. Trying to say you sold him fake cards. And I told him, we know this guy. Look at this shit. We didn't do this.
Police ended up being called, but obviously they didn't do anything. I very much recommend checking out the full story on.
Hey now. All right.
Here we go again, guys.
Here we go again. After this, we'll go check out let's look it up real quick. You said Pac-Man. I mean, is it going to be Ghostwrite is going to come up? I doubt it. Go check what video is it? You're going to have to help me. Oh, not that Pac-Man. Oh, God damn you. Come on. Baseball cards. I'm interviewing John Mangini tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Interested in, his thoughts on content, the hobby currently. Friday, I'm supposed to be interviewing Run Good Life. We'll see. He's really busy. He says tentatively Friday. I think we'll set it up Friday. I'm supposed to go live
the
Friday.
2025 National in Chicago, and today is what we've been teasing all week.
God damn it.
Shut your damn mouth.
You got to tell me which video it's in. Anyways, Friday, I go live, so I might have to cut the live short and start the live a little later than 5. Because I should be hopefully interviewing Run Good Life. Here we go. What video is it? Let me take a look at chat. Give me 2 seconds. Anyone know what video it is, or else we can't really watch it? I mean, we'll just check his most recent.
The new 24-25 Optic Basketball Mega Boxes have landed. We have 4 boxes for our review. If you guys like these videos and you want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Press those buttons below. It's free, helps do more, and get you in our giveaway, which is this.
Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell.
So
you never know.
In the description. Best of luck, YouTube only.
Best of luck.
Here we go with 4 mega
God
boxes
bless
here
you.
Downtown hunting, and we did a chase already. We did the.
I don't know where he's going to be. Is Whatnot where he's hyping it, Charles? I mean, where is he hyping this product that you guys are telling me to look at? Last
the new
one.
Mosaic Basketball Retail has apparently been one of the best sets out there, and I'm finally opening.
Not seeing it. Not seeing it, fellas. Craziest of all time. Juicy boxes. Football bomb boxes. Open 16,000. Rare card. Rare case. Where's the last Arena Club? He hasn't done an Arena Club video in a while. They stopped their little fun time 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. He's live on Whatnot. He's live on Whatnot. Do it live. Pac-Man. I'm Pac-Man. I don't even come up when you type my name. Oh, here we go. Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Massive new Ghostwrite NBA singles auction. And then next to him, we have that. And then we have it 5. Let's go. 87 in. Is there a give you?
We know for a fact you can pull multiple hits. In these ones, I pulled the hit and stopped ripping and then combined all the boxes in one box so to be fully transparent. However, as we saw last night, there's cases out there with multiple hits. So I pulled one hit and I stopped. There could easily be a second hit in some of these.
I talk so fast because I'm selling you a product. I have to talk.
That being said, where do you guys want to start the most? Obviously, we'll work our way up. I'm not gonna start with one of these front ones. I'll consider it, but I don't want to start there. We can start with the Skeens, a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. We can start with a base Shea. Maybe start with something not too ridiculous.
Curry.
And work our way up as we do in our single auctions. Does that sound good? Where do you guys want to start? Comment down below. Players between baseball and basketball.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. This is so boring. This is boring. This is boring.
All right, let's do
garbage. Did he have to go text? I was in the room. My
Let's do this
commented
one.
Curry. Professor Sports Cards is here. Oh shit. Oh snap. Let me go get. Why'd he get
Let's do
off
this
camera
one.
real quick? Why'd he get off camera real quick?
All right.
He had to go make.
These are all the singles. Curry, Emerald, Brunson. I have Bobby Witt too. I have all these guys.
He's here. Pac-Man, what's the very, very big news? Yeah, what's the big news?
Like a second cap.
Who he's texting.
He's still farming home runs. See, that guy really should.
Oh, he's looking at Cal. What's
if you're farming home runs still in this point of the season?
Farming home runs?
I think he's my least favorite player in the league.
What's the big news?
They only 10 to 1 the Royals, just farming home runs.
Farming home runs. That is the stupidest thing
so
I've ever
crazy.
heard.
I've never seen anyone like that shameless in my life.
Farming.
All right, let's begin. I'm gonna run one of these first.
What's the big news?
Jared McCain.
Oh,
I have
ballin'.
2 McCains tonight. 2 base McCains. So
Hey,
I'm gonna
now,
run this down
big
below the dollar.
time.
Sudden death is on. Get those custom max bids in.
Are you buying Allen and
Yeah, I
Ginter
think
this year? Someone
He's my
else?
least favorite athlete of all time, just because he doesn't, you can tell that all this guy cares about is stat padding.
But
Not even trying to
stat
win the games.
padding. He's also just
I don't care if I
garbage.
get hurt.
Buy
I'm just winning.
Allen and Ginter.
We
Farming
need your
home
help
runs.
to win the game. It's home run.
Why is he off camera so much? What's going on? Talk to us.
So here we go with the first one down below $1. And I'm gonna run these sudden death quick. So this won't be the longest auction.
This is interesting.
Here we go.
What's the big news from the Mosaic video? Chicks love the long ball.
And
This guy's 18.
I'm just making
Sure,
sure I
he's
have
been
this
an older
correct, so I
guy
don't
here.
call out the wrong
Slider, everyone will be
information. This will
numbered.
literally be up in seconds. This is Ghostwrite, like blind box meets trading cards meets luxury figures. Licensed by NBA, created by Josh Luber.
That's
All
an
I'm waiting for this
advertisement.
to load.
He said that way too good. He said that rolled off the tongue. He's still texting. The guy.
Here's the one of 2 rookies in the
Professor
set.
here. Oh no.
Down below $1. And only thing we see on eBay right
You
now.
got a
is
buy
asks,
out and get
obviously,
control
so
going on.
Not a great reference.
Anyone want to go hop
Well,
in
let me
his
see if
chat?
there's
Tell
any-
him to buy Allen and Ginter.
Like the
Don't
asks
leave,
for
stay
the
here,
Currys, for
but-
example, what they go for is a whole other story. Is like in the 250 range. The box
I
is still
can't
at
wait to
50.
see if
Eminem
Allen
to
and
base to
Ginter this
1,000
year.
already at 61 with 3 days left at auction. Brunson's at $41 with 4 days roughly at auction left.
Nobody cares.
So where they end at, I don't know. Regardless, you could get them before there's any comps and probably for decently low. Because eBay is definitely a better place to run these, in my opinion, just because there's a lot more eyeballs. Down below $1. Sudden death is on. Here's Jared McCain. I only have a couple of Jared
Ball
McCains.
in,
so
$2.
All these players, very, very few.
Very, very few. Get them now. Get them while they're hot. Come on. $2 isn't good enough. How
Auctions
dare
literally
you?
live down below $1.
$4. Literally. Come
So,
on.
yeah,
guys.
guys like Brunson. There's only a few on eBay. They just dropped. You know, we're talking about $40 with they're at $40 with 4 days left for
They're at
Brunson.
$40. Come on, literally.
Obviously, this is rookie McCain, so a lot bigger. We're at 8 USD.
We're at 8 USD plus kind of good enough, literally.
if not more.
It's 10x that,
We're
literally.
gonna hop off right now, guys. Get your bids in. Get your bids in.
I'll
get your
hop
bids in,
off
get your
right
bids in,
now.
Go, go,
Get
go,
your
go,
bids
go,
in.
go.
Go, go, go. Get your bids in.
Okay, maybe I will.
All right.
Stop after this one.
Maybe
Let me do
I'll
a few
stop
more.
after this.
I
We'll
might
do
just
a
hop
few
off.
more. Wait, let me just do a few more.
I might just hop on eBay.
I might just
McCain probably is
hop
like
off.
4x that. Let's try one more, just because obviously that might have been a fluke.
Might have been a
Like
fluke.
Eminem is at $60 with 3 days left, so obviously it's gonna end
literally
more than that. I'm gonna put this back here. Let's run something smart here. Yeah, that's.
Let's go something better
does
now.
Not make a lot
after
of
we
sense.
hyped it up.
We just paid $50 for a chance at one of those yesterday.
Why
And
you
now
always
$24 for a guarantee.
lying?
Let's try one of these.
You didn't pay shit. My opinion.
I have one next to me, so
This is boring.
Let's
This is
do-
boring.
here's John Moran.
Hey, you gotta rip that.
Look
on
at the
camera.
baseball
Come on,
ones for
some
price
BS.
reference. You'll understand that would be the worst player across all the sets.
He's
combined
really
would be that.
selling. He's a little angry.
So whoever's the worst between WNBA, NBA, and MLB, sell for about that. Here is John Morant now. Sudden death is on. Get those custom max bids in. If not, able to turn sudden death off. But I don't know. Well, I don't know how long we'll go for. Maybe we'll just run like 3 figures and hop off. And
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
hop off. With these prices, I'm hopping
And,
off,
get,
guys.
you know,
You better bid higher.
6x this.
It should 6x this, guys.
So the box is at
10x,
$50,
5x.
$6 mystery box roughly for a chance at one of these guys.
Yeah, just a chance.
I opened 60 cases, like well into the 5 figures range, like deep 5 figure range.
Why would you do that?
Hey, Roll,
Who
how
in
we
the
doing?
hell does that? Why would you
You're
do
at
that?
$30. Here we go. Brunson's currently at $40 with
Tell
3
me
days
why.
left.
I mean, why would you
$60
do
with
that?
3 days left. One end.
Oh,
There's
I'm hopping
Ja.
off.
Let's try.
That's it. This is ridiculous. $30. These are not selling
Let's see
for
what
what I
else we
thought. How dare you?
I want to be smart here. Let's try one hit. in a second. I'll do one more than one hit. I just want to see if we have a
I'm just gonna do
all.
one
No
more.
worries at all.
Allen and
I do have a
Ginter.
Wemby, but I think I'd rather run it on eBay
You
because I
buying
probably get a few
Allen
$100 for that, where it might be
and
somewhere
Ginter?
$50 here based on that last two.
Let's
Let's
do
do
trial.
Brunson.
We
Okay,
got
we'll
the
do
auctioneer voice down. That's not much of a chore. Auctioneer got it.
This is
All right,
Brunson.
there.
Yeah. Here's Jalen Brunson. They're already won on eBay at $40 with 3 days left. Down below. Here's Jalen Brunson. Then I'll try one
Brunson,
not sudden death and see which one works.
$22. It's 5x. Oh, it's at 26 already.
Here's Jalen Brunson.
32. Oh, he's done his
Note
job.
to self: don't start with McCain again. I thought that would go for like literally.
No, you
6x
did that
that.
on purpose, bro. Let's hype a
There's
bad
currently
one
one on
first.
eBay. Brunson actually is one of the smaller players in the set, and he's a huge superstar.
You
That's
know
the
what
funny
you're
part.
doing.
It's all superstars.
Do this for a
But
living.
Brunson is already at this price with 3 days left on eBay.
It's already at this
Dwayne Wade's
price
not
with
the
3
product.
days
It's a
left.
very limited checklist. Here we go. 2, 1, and Canelo. Thank you very much. There we go. There's Brunson.
Canelo.
I have one more Brunson for the night. That's a base. That's it.
I got one
All right.
more
Do we
Brunson.
want to try
I thought you were hopping off.
a big one now?
I thought you were just gonna do 3 more.
Is there a player you want to see a bigger one?
Why you always lying? Canelo loss made me sad. Made me some little bit of Canelo.
No, Go Curry
Canelo,
would sell for like $50 here. For some reason, everything sells for $50, even if it's a $10,000 item, it still will go $50. Let's do this one. Okay.
Why you always lying?
We do this one. I was gonna save those types for later, but maybe.
Got him.
What parallel is this one? That's the 50.
Oh. He knew. You knew.
That's Paul Skeens, and this will come in this little case. It'll just be like this.
Oh, they don't all come in the case?
In the case.
How much BS?
Here's Paul Skeens. That's the 50, fellas.
That's
I'm
the
gonna turn Sudden
50.
Death off this one.
Gotta
because
have
this is
it.
one that's a lot more.
Not even sports cards anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
Bye. Go. Go get it.
I'm just getting a good reference
get
point. Let's do
there.
30
This
seconds.
is
Sudden Death is off
boring.
here.
Pac-Man's
The
boring.
base Skeens pulls a pretty penny. Yeah, this pulled in like the couple hundred range, few hundred range. Down below.
What's the
Why?
bit?
This is one of the hits.
The
The ones in the cases
trouble.
are always the biggest
7,
ones here.
11, 14. It's a 50 out of.
It pulls in a
only
few hundred
50
range.
of these
Couple
folks.
few hundred.
Could be a few
The
hundred.
case is not made of gold. No, this is
made of gold.
Little case here. That's the plastic case, but this is the protector.
Good
It'll ship.
question.
This is what you're getting. What's in my hand right here? Look alive, fellas.
Look alive.
There's what it comps for this one in the like couple hundred range.
Card.
Like couples is like 2+.
Shares.
Just taking an average. We are at 115. We are over
What a waste
$100
of
off.
money.
Like we're off by a mile actually.
We're off by a mile.
We are still off by like $100.
We're gonna
Take advantage of it.
extend the bidding. We're off by 100. Please, anybody.
You probably pop this even after fees on eBay. You probably make a pretty penny. 3.
God bless
2.
you.
Well, I do have Apollo. Paul Skeens, that's a 50, fellas. Min, how we doing? I'm starting to see some of the big Ghost Ride
This
guys.
goes to what I was saying a
runs with
minute ago, a half hour ago. It's not just sport. Look what he's doing. This has nothing to do with sports cards. There's something. What are you doing with your money? Stop it. If it was $7 for the, okay, have some fun, buy what you like. $175, you just wasted your money.
$1,000 break. We're just chasing these guys. Down below. So if Skeens does like a couple hundred, what is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander MVP? That's the 50, fellas.
50, fellas.
That's your
50.
hit.
It's
That's
the
your hit.
silver.
Down below. Go. So if Skeens does like a couple hundred, what is the MVP in NBA? Which, with all due respect to baseball, NBA is a lot bigger.
For this, it's not even a good
What
figurine,
would
by
this
the
do
way.
if Skeens just
There's
did
some
a couple
cool ass
hundred? It's not
figurines
rookie
out
scheme,
there
by
in
the way. Skeens
the
is not rookie
fantasy
in that. It's
space.
just,
This is the
player.
lamest figurine
Same
ever
thing like
of all
Shea.
time.
Shea's MVP and champion. And we know Skeens has
I
already
could have
sold, like, 3
designed
times
something
for
with a
couple hundred.
3D printer
Here's
better
Shea.
than this.
The first Shea sale, by the way, too. This is the first one. We are under Skeens by half.
Oh my!
I think
By
double
half.
at least.
The Skeens
Damn.
sold for 175. It's not under
Is
Skeens by half.
Gilgeous-Alexander or Paul Skeens bigger on planet Earth here?
It's Paul Skeens.
I'm pretty sure it's
157.
Shea by a lot.
Oh,
And
it's Shea
Skeens,
by a lot.
Probably when Cy Young, Shea just won MVP and NBA and a championship.
Sell
We're
it, baby.
$100 under Skeens for Shea.
Sell
2.
it.
Boy, I thought Shea would blow this out, would blow Skeens out the water.
You knew what was going
Why is
on.
that
You
going
know
for
what
less?
you're doing.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
It's not interesting.
This is like your hit of the case. So
It ain't
3,
interesting, bro.
2, we're still under Skeens.
Oh,
That's
we're
really
still
interesting.
going. We're still
Skeens
going.
sells for more than this still. And you're telling me he's not at least 1.5x?
Get it.
Double? 2.
Because why?
1.
Who wants that for $200? You just spent, what a waste of money. What a stupid,
Let's try,
stupid purchase.
Stupid idiot.
Let's try another.
Yeah, I'm having the 400 range, about to guess. We'll see how it settles. We'll see how it settles. Maybe demand, changes from what I'm expecting. But
I'm a little over it. But
if Skeens
was
did that,
worth
I mean, he's bigger. He's just a lot bigger. Shay.
This is boring.
Is this too big? Let me see.
Pac-Man's boring. Yeah, worse than McDonald's toys, right? They do look like McDonald's toys.
I know it's honey.
Ooh, because we put a little 50 on it. Add a 50, just because we made 50, it's gonna sell for $200, and then it's gonna be worth $15. Like, it's garbage, trash, waste of money. What are you doing? Pac-Man knows better. You know exactly how to sell too. You know exactly what you're saying. It's not interesting. You know exactly what's up.
Yes, ready? How about a whole case? Now, once again, for full transparency, always, this is where I pulled the hit, and so I just put this is a mixture of.
There is some really cool figurines, Batman, Spawn, that run 150, 200, maybe more. But they are intricate. They come with expensive boxes. They come with different heads, different hands. This is a little $5 trinket. Those $200 figures are extremely cool.
Otani, Skeens, maybe not 2 Otanis, maybe 2 Skeens. Here we go. These are 12 of these. These boxes, 12 of them. I only have a few of these I can run today.
Scary Terry, I was thinking the same thing about the starting lineups. And the starting lineups were even cooler looking than these things. And for some reason, this box is selling for $250.
I don't know what's inside. I don't know what's inside. Once again, to repeat one more time. Hit pulled, took the remaining boxes, combined them into one. However, as we saw yesterday, there are multi-hit ones.
Hit pulled and combined the boxes. So you're not going to get a hit, but we're still going to spend $330.
And an emerald something in the same case. 2, 1, and roll wave. There we go. Thank you, roll. Then I have one NBA.
Why? Because it's a little fun. It's also knowledge. I didn't know this was happening. I've never seen Pac-Man in alive. So now I have more knowledge. Knowledge is good.
We already pulled 2 hits, and we've now opened 60
it just
cases
confirms everything I already thought.
This is the NBA version. Same drill. 12 boxes. Except only thing that's different between NBA and MLB is the checklist is a lot stronger. There's not a lot of. There's a few guys who like Verlander who don't sell for too much. These guys are all superstars in basketball. All of them have a huge market. Whereas MLB, anyone you could pull is
a little toy. Come get it now. Come buy the sports cards now. We're not even doing sports cards anymore. Buy the little toy. Maybe a little endorsement for this company.
Opened a double hit case. So once I pull that one hit, I put the rest of the boxes into one of these. So
is there Larry Bird?
Is there life? Yes, it will be easy. No.
Is there Karl Malone, Collector Charles, texting away? Larry Bird would be fun. Maybe it would make it worth $10.
There we go.
Someone in chat. Damn, these go for that much? No, they don't. A fool.
An entire set is about to run after this. Let's do
He was never gonna leave, by the way. I just want to make sure he is a very good salesman. He was never leaving the chat. He has all these other players have been strong, not one small player. He started with a piece of garbage player, a junk player to hype the product, get it up, and slowly he knew the bids would last and get bigger and bigger. And they got to beat the last one. Shea's got to beat whoever the hell, Paul Skeens, and Otani's going to have to beat both of them, and Curry's going to have to beat all of them. And now we're going to do the whole set. He knows exactly what he is doing. He does this for a living.
Does about like 255, 260.
But when were these things released? How long? We could research, Charles, maybe know how long these been. I'm guessing they're brand new. Didn't a single just go for 400? Is the white? What a waste of money.
Roll to 25. Very tough to pull. There's only emerald. There's 4 parallels, and then the victory, like 4 crown parallels. There's gold, chrome to 5, gold to 10, 101, and then there's emerald.
We didn't watch it. I cut the video off, but the same thing's going on with the gaming market, video games, loot boxes, vintage games have become ridiculously priced. Now they just want you to download all your games. It's all a money grab. And it's not what's best for the consumer. What's best for the consumer is putting that on your shelf for $7. How about $3.99? It's a shit toy. It's not even a good toy. It's garbage. The product is garbage. And Pac-Man doesn't have a problem selling it. No problem selling people junk.
Full set. This is the entire set.
Oh
Ready?
boy.
And then I'll run some like gold and stuff like that. I do have a gold I want to try to run. See how this does.
Hot cookie.
Here's the full set here. All right. Now this does not include the short prints because obviously those are impossible to pull. We pulled 2 last night in the 10 case break, but in having 60 cases, I pulled 3 of them. 1 flag and 2 LeBron. So it has everyone. I'll show you real quick who you're getting. Yeah, all base. I wish it was like not all base. Man, gee, I would be bouncing to the bank. Here we go. I'm gonna run this up for a couple minutes just so you guys can see them all. This is a huge auction here. That's why I was so late to the stream. I couldn't even complete another MLB set.
I couldn't even. Literally. I couldn't even. I couldn't even get another one
because only the base are numbered to 1,000.
Is it? You know.
Here you go. Auction slide down below. You get Eminem.
This one.
This is a big auction here.
Oh,
you get Eminem.
I like that.
You get.
How much is that? $75. Ridiculous price. I would buy that for $6. I hate all the rest. What is he wearing? Lipstick? Why does he look like Babs Bunny? Oh my god, I can't rewind.
Shea Gilgis Alexander.
Babs Bunny. The worst toys ever.
And they ship like this once again. Ship like this. So that's why I was so late. I was trying to make these, and it took forever. Me and this pack were running around the
look how mad he looked. Look how mad he looked. Why didn't he have a gun in his hand? Look how mad. Why are they wearing lipstick? These are the worst damn toys I've ever seen.
I kept pulling out like 2 KD in the same case. It should be 18 total here because there's 3.
This thing's going to 6. This set's going for $311 right now. These toys are garbage. We could do better with our 3D printer.
There's Jimmy Butler.
Hey now.
Here is Jalen Brunson.
$4 toys. McDonald Happy Meal.
Here is
someone nailed it. Yes.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh my god.
311. Wow, that's crazy.
311. That's crazy. It's got to be.
We just sold a case for a chance to get this full set.
No base.
Giannis.
People all want the
here's the full set.
Everyone's buying
this
this
for
12,
a
chance at the
18,
chase.
So
this is all base.
And a half, pretty much. Obviously, we're not talking about the hit, but Kevin Durant.
This is so bad.
Luka Doncic.
Luka. Oh my god, did you see the face? We got to go look at these.
There's Tatum in there.
What is this thing called? I don't even remember what it's called. Ghost Wire? Luka
Tatum.
Ghost Wire. What a weird name.
Who's this? Last 30 seconds.
Oh god.
The bids have stopped. This would be a nice take. The full set.
NBA, was it not?
Oh, by the way, Victor Wembanyama. He by himself might pull like close to half that.
That was not what it looked like.
And Curry. Him and Curry might. There's Jared McCain. And like him and Curry McCain.
These aren't even the same toy.
Here we go. Final 10 seconds. We're at the price of a few of the
right.
top ones. All the others are pretty much free at this price. There's Ricochet. And there is Paulo.
That's the toy.
There you go. Yeah, all these. There's Wemby. There's Steph Curry. There's Luka Doncic. There's Eminem. Here's Shea Gilgis Alexander. The full set. I have 2 full sets I was able to make of NBA to sell for you guys today.
That is the worst toy I've look at the look what is he wearing? High heels? This is the worst toy I've ever seen in my life.
And this is the first ever drop. There's going to be series 2
first
stuff like
ever
that.
drop. That's the only reason it's selling for some stupid ass price.
This won't be the longest auction either. I don't really have that much to sell. I opened a lot, but I'm keeping so much of it that I don't really have that many items. I have them all next to me, and here's a big stack of them. Here we go. Wemby right there. Curry, Shea, right there. Eminem, Luka, 2, 1, ABC. I'm pretty sure all those guys are
$600.
Eminem joined the NBA last night, baby. Last night. There he is. That's Eminem. Shady. Wearing the mask. All right. So I'll pass this in this pack. ABC. I have 1 MLB version of that. Just 1. I tried
the other
to
one
find
I saw that looked terrible. Steph Curry.
I realized I didn't have enough after opening all my cases to make 2 full sets. That's how tough it was. And NBA, I have 2 full sets.
That's how hard it is to get something you want. Look at this, how bad this is.
So the MLB has a lot more. I'll run MLB.
That Queen Curry right there.
After 1 more big hit runs, and then I'll run the MLB.
The Queen.
Case. And that's the only full set I have for MLB. I can run. Here we go. And there we are.
Unsubbing if you want. Hey, if that Jason Eminem one, it doesn't even look like Eminem. You never know it's Eminem. If it was $5-10, that'd be going right up on the shelf. Everything else, this is the you could have made something better with your 10-year-old kid with a 3D printer. This is the worst toy it's the worst toy. Oh my god, look at this lip. Why did they give him lipstick? Why did they give him these high heel looking shoes?
Uber's not hit me up. I'd love to make a deal.
Josh
I would sell this one, for example, and I would sell.
Why are they wearing lipstick?
Maybe I don't know about the gold curry. Maybe I'd sell the trophy too. Maybe.
I saw this.
Ooh, Miss Pac-Man.
Maybe. Any no votes? No votes? Ant, Otani, or Skeens? I want to run the nukes right now.
Does he kick me out?
In the next 5 minutes.
How do we get kicked out? I'm kidding.
All
I'm
right, there's a
kidding.
big one
I'm
here.
kidding.
That's the 25. We just sold the Ellie for 240.
That's
the
the toy
Shea,
you're buying
not-
for $250.
Not the colored crown, but just the smiling one.
That's
which is
the
kind of
toy
one
you're buying
of the parallels
for
$200,
$200.
which is I thought those were under. Here's Anthony Edwards, massive one down below. One of the biggest ones I will
Massive.
run at $1 tonight. The other ones I'm taking offers on. Here's a huge one, Ant-Man. Ant-Man to 25. Huge one down below. Cal didn't get one. They just put the superstars in here.
All right, we're done. Unreal. Stupidest thing I've ever seen. Terrible product. And boy, 53 people in here. Pac-Man, one of the biggest, 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. No real job. 350,000 subscribers. And he has 50 people live on Whatnot. 49. 2 of them are me and Charles. 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. What do we do? Hour 50. I think on that note, we'll finish what he says here. Let's see what he says.
More fake autographs to look out for. Here we see all numbered to 30, all different sales. See, 30 to 124, 30 to 124, 30 to 124. Oh, look, one jersey. I wonder if this was meant to go my way. I mean, it's a nice change of pace because, quite frankly, looking at this guy all the time is getting creepy. But look, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. All right, seriously, if I have to, you guys do too. What do you think? Same sex appeal, different suit? No? Yes?
I'm always confused. I love his angle. I like what he's doing. I'm always confused with this. He goes really a lot of different ways. Get your sports cards now. What the hell are
New
these?
heat coming. And these babies got some weight to them.
Charles Woodson. Oh my God.
New heat coming.
Every year, they're just going to make them more expensive when they keep producing these every year. Charles Woodson's going to keep on signing some fancy fucking product. And sure, that's really going to make the value of this stuff go up when you have thousands upon tens of thousands of fancy Charles Woodson who played, drafted in when? 96, 97? Almost 30 years ago, this player. It's not his rookie card. Rookie cards don't matter anymore. We can't sell rookie cards year after year after year. We have to get these fancy cards and keep giving them to Woodson because that's going to make the price of those cards go way up. How many? There's way too many of these Pokemon scammer BS. Some of them are fake. This already looks fake.
Yo, bro, here, take the money. I didn't know that, man. Here, bro, I didn't know. Thanks. Are you serious?
So with the
Don't do this to me,
okay. Let me talk to you about
What
something
the
here.
fuck? No way, man. I'm so sorry, bro. Why are you running?
Why you
Bro, I
always
didn't run.
lying?
I'm not running. I saw you. I'm not running, bro. Yo, I'm not fucking running, bro. Chill out, man.
Ooh.
I'm not running.
Oh, you got to have a better hop back. That's not, the guy can't fight, promise.
Stop the front door. The guy is running. The guy that stole the guys. They caught him inside
There's
again.
some
He's at the
tells.
back.
There's some tells.
Bro.
Stop him.
Yo,
That's
no
the second
way.
time, bro.
No
Want more
way.
fakes?
These are fake, yeah.
Go to the main door. They have him on camera. Or tell them they're gonna get his picture so he doesn't come
Okay.
back.
I have it recorded. I have it recorded, so I have his I have his
Bet
picture.
you
Yeah.
do.
What we'll do is we're gonna take the fake cards here and we're gonna cut them up.
We gave his picture to police. He is a known scammer. Literally showed up today to resell something he stole the day before. We later realized that he actually stole over 2,000 from me before selling Indonesian cards as English. How dare you? Please be careful, everyone.
So no one else can get scammed by these fake cards. There we go. Boom. Fake card.
Bro, stop it with bro, people. It shows a total lack of vocabulary. I work with 10-year-olds. Sue me. I spend most of my life with 10-year-olds. So you're lucky I'm not saying Sigma, Skibbity Toilet, 6'7". I can live with bro.
Are there any other
I
bigger
don't know
ones?
if you're saying I'm saying bro. I think. Not sure.
No.
Maybe they're all saying bro. What's going on here? This guy.
The Riley Divide, him and Thompson.
Why a headband? A headband is a funny ass choice. I said dude my whole life growing up in California. Dude. Oh yeah, I probably still throw out a lot of dudes.
And you had that at 3? Yeah. Do you know how you came up with that one? Just an average of the other prospects 5.
I would personally think it's more like a $200 card, but just knowing his market. What about what was on the
Shut up. Look at that face. Never a bad pause. Is that Aaron Rodgers' cousin, Ben Roethlisberger?
I don't think people have any clue how big this card is.
This dude, I don't know what to make of him yet. He's the one that bought some of sports card nonsense. He bought, what else did he buy? I don't know. He's putting a lot of money. Adam Gray, I believe his name. The real 27 guy. I don't know how I feel about this dude yet, but he's definitely up making some waves in the high, brushing some elbows.
If you go into Card Ladder right now and do a search for Topps Chrome Refractor and then sort by highest.
I'm so mean. His lips move really funny. Dude creeps me out. Coming from California, that's all you say. I mean, dude. I mean, that's a very California word.
Price.
I've lived in Vegas 8 years, and I guess now it's bro.
Top 10 results of all time have a few things in common. They are all basketball cards. They are all Kobe, LeBron, or Steph. They're all in gem mint condition or better. And if they were made in a year where gold refractors were produced, then they're gold refractors. In fact, the only 2 in the top 10 that aren't gold refractors are
pushing that big money cards. Let's push those big.
Which brings us back to this card right here.
Why is this card? I don't understand. This card is so expensive. So expensive. Who cares? I don't give a shit. I love Kobe. I love the Lakers. Really? This card does nothing for me. The Magic Bird? The Kareem? Why this random 2008? Because it's a gold refractor and rare? I guess.
I defy you to show me a better black label gold refractor on the planet, because this card doesn't have a black label. And
because he's not this, he's not this by trade. He's a businessman. A lot of them are businessmen. This is not anything they trained for. It's nothing they know how to do. It shows in card content. And that's why he's talking that way. This is not something he does. He does other stuff with sports cards and big money. How many followers has this guy got? 23,000 followers on Instagram. Adam Gray. CPA. He bought some stuff. I wanted to know what else he owns. Like, not cards, businesses that relate to cards.
Hi there. Welcome to another edition of the Israel-Palestine Report.
Oh, heck, come on. Hell no, not here. No way, no how.
Shut your damn mouth.
Hey, go get yourself a Ghostwrite NBA game face. It's what Pac-Man would want you to do. Run out now. They're brand new. They'll never sell for this low of a price ever again. They're hot. Some of them have emerald. They're numbered to 50. Look at how beautiful Queen Curry is. We have the Luca. It's so gorgeous. The best toy I've ever seen for $200. We're going to end on that. I'm doing my best Pac-Man I could do, literally. Guys, have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow at 5. I'm interviewing Mangini. Oh, no. Tomorrow's 6. I'm going to interview Mangini at 4:30 when I get home. And then tomorrow I'll go live at 6 p.m. Maybe we'll do an hour. I'll be tired after work, 6 to 7. 6, 7, bro. Go get your Luca now, guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great night, Ruggs. Kenny F. and Powers. Thanks for all you guys being here. Michael, if you're still here. Charles, KK, Will, Greer, Investor. Astro for being a member. And guys, have a great night. Yeah, have a great night. Real fun.